From the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pocket breaking down. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Anderson will throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got him down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Anderson wants to throw. Looking for the score. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't, and you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense right now. That was just way too much work for little gain.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the 2nd half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays,
he lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Sidelines into the game with that touchdown. And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Leaves it with the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Williams looking for a man. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. To the air on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Utes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
A nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to South Alabama. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Williams will pass. Quick strike complete. And he's wrestled to the ground. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this.
defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Takes it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Kick is in the air. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Now they'll run the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The give out of the gun. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. Drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Anderson will throw. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass pass rush. Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance